Hey guys, hello. LAYUzi here, aka Tania Tales. How are you doing today? And I'm gonna continue about the mental hospital story. This is part 2. Okay, let's get started. I had already filmed, I already did a part 2, but then it was like, oh, sorry, I can't upload this video. And I was like, are you serious? It was 16 minutes now. Okay, let's get started. Let me make this shorter then. So let's continue from when I was driving. I was driving. But when I got in the cop car and we were gonna go to the mental hospital. Okay. So the cop was driving to the mental hospital, blah, going through freeway, and then just passing the counselor and them talking, blah, blah. And then, so I'm still with the handcuffs and they're back with me, so I was just leaning back the whole time. And then I would go forward and lean back and stuff like that. Because I was bored and I was just like, and stuff like that. My eyes were red and everything. So we got there to the hospital. And then the cop took off the handcuffs from me when I got out. And then he just, because since I was leaning back with the handcuffs, it left me a red mark around right here. So he was like, oh, you just put your hands in the pocket. And then I was like, why? And he just put them in your pocket. And then I was like, okay. So I put my hands in my pocket. We were walking in the hospital. And then, they were like checking my blood pressure, my blood. They didn't take out my blood. They were just like measuring me, my height, and then my weight and stuff like that. They were seeing if I was good from health and stuff. So then there were some rooms. I don't know, it's like a hallway like this. And then there's rooms on this side and this side. So I'm walking like this. So I went inside the room over here, I don't know. And then they were like, oh, did you already eat? And I was like, no, I haven't ate breakfast. And then so they give me breakfast, blah, blah, eating. And then I was like, so what am I doing here, blah, blah. And then she said, oh, don't worry, we're going to be back. You're just going to be here for a little while. And then we're going to come back and pick you up. So I was like, okay. And then she's like, and your mom might pick you up. Your mom's gonna pick you up. So, yeah. And then I was like, okay. You guys gonna tell her about this? She's like, yeah, we have to tell your parents. And I was like, okay. And then, excuse me. And then, so I was waiting in the room over here. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. And then, like, a few minutes later, some doctor came and interviewed. Well, not, he called me outside. He came, like, interview me, like, oh, have you done drugs, this, blah, blah. Stuff like that, like, you sexually active, questions like that. And yeah, I answered them like yes, no, yes, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay. So then later, like a couple minutes more later, the counselor was like, okay, so we'll be back. And that's when she left. And at first I was worried. I'm like, are you sure you're gonna be back? She's like, yeah, we'll be back. And then so they told me to go to the other room, the one. It was like in front. You know how I tell you too. So I went to a room over here on this side of me, and this other girl, she was there too, like before me, like I think an hour before. And I was trying to see how long this video is because I don't want it to be long. Okay, so then I was in this other room, and then there was a bed right there. You know those beds from the hospitals, yeah. There was like a TV right there, flat screen, and then they were just playing like movies. I forgot what. Well, then they're like, oh, you can lay down, and here's some blankets, and then they put blankets right there folded. They gave her a blanket. She was laying down, and she was just like watching movies. I forgot she was choosing movies or CDs. So yeah, and then it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, so when are they gonna pick me up? It's already been an hour, and it's because there was like a clock right there. It was a digital clock, so it was exactly like the time. I forgot, and then so yeah, I was just waiting there, and I was sitting down because there were some seats right there, so I was sitting down first, and then I got tired of sitting down right there, so I just went on the bed. I started laying down right there. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, and they had told me to change into hospital clothes. So yeah, I was in hospital clothes, and I was just waiting there, waiting, and then I was getting tired, and then hours were passing. I was getting worried. I told this lady that was like babysitting us. I was like, oh, can I get the phone so I can call my mom? She was like, yeah. And I called. Nobody picked up. So I was like, okay, thank you. And then I think an hour later, I was like, can I call my mom? She's like, yeah. And then called. Nobody picked up again. So I was like, okay. And then I was just laying down right there. And then I forgot the girl put like a movie. Oh, I remember it was Rugrats. And then I was feeling so tired. It was like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon already. and I was falling asleep. I was like, you know, I'm just go to sleep, see if time passes. It was 4 o'clock, 3 or 4. Cause no, I would be watching the time down below. At this time, I'm doing lunch, so yeah, it was like 2 or something. 2. It was gonna be 3. So let's say it was 3 o'clock. So I fell asleep for 1 hour. I woke up like at 4, and then I was like, "What time is it for?" And then told her, "You can't get the phone." She's like, "Sorry, you can't get it no more because." She's like, I don't mind if you get the phone, but this other lady, she's over here getting mad at me for getting the phone. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm sorry about it. She's like, it's okay. So then, like an hour later, it was like 5 o'clock. She's like, oh, who's Tania Lopez? And I was like, me. And then she's like, oh, you have a phone call. And I was like, okay. I got the phone, and it was my mom. And she was like, how are you? I'm worried. Where have you been? I was like, Mom, I've been waiting for you this whole time to pick me up. And then she was like, I've been trying to. I told them if I could pick you up, they told me I can't pick you up. They said that you already know that you're not gonna get picked up. I was like, but I've been waiting for you this whole time. And I remember I felt so sad, and because I was like, all this time I've been waiting, I've been lied to that you were gonna pick me up. And then she was just like, no, I'm sorry, I miss you. And I mean, it's just been that day. And she was like, I'm sorry, but I love you. Just know I love you. Please don't do anything dumb. I'm sorry if you felt bad anytime I said anything to you. And I was like, no, it's okay. No, I love you too. And then yeah, she hanged up. I had to hang up because they're like, oh, you know, time. And I was like, Mom, I have to go. I love you and stuff. And she was like, your sisters love you too and stuff. So yeah. And then sorry about that. Okay, so then after that, the phone call, I was like, oh, so they're not gonna pick me up. I felt so sad. I was like, damn. And I picked me up to waiting here. And then I was laying down. I remember I looked to my side. There's a wall right there, and it had a sign something like a 72-hour or 74-hour wait or something like that until release. It said something like that. And I was like, oh hell no! Isn't that like 3 or 4 days? And hold up, spam man. Well, guess I have to end it here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.